A perfectly crafted title can literally double your views on your YouTube channel. So if you have a click-through rate of 2% on a video and you can increase that to 4%, and you can do that on every single one of your videos, you're gonna double the chances that you have people clicking through on your videos. You want people to binge watch your content like they binge watch Netflix. If you want to increase your click-through rate on your YouTube videos, meaning more people click through and actually watch the video, you need to learn how to properly title your YouTube videos. The video title is the first impression, other than the thumbnail, which should be awesome and catchy and all of that as well, but that's for another video. Step 1, optimize your titles for SEO. Now, if you don't know anything about keyword research, I want you to go down in the description after this video and grab my free keyword search playbook. It teaches you step by step how I research for the right keywords that get me over 50% of my traffic from YouTube search and most of my external traffic coming from Google search. It's very important that you use the keywords that you're targeting in the beginning of the title. So you want to make sure and use a main keyword close to the beginning, and if you have another keyword that could kind of support the search, then you can add that towards the middle or the end, but don't keyword stuff. It's so important to keep it super natural and flowy. Step number 2, you want to create listicles once in a while. So you want to create videos that are 7 tips on how to do whatever, or 5 ways to create blah, 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 whatever your topic is. But the reason I said 7 and 5 is that the Content Marketing Institute actually did a study a couple of years ago. Brandon Gailey covered this on his blog, and he actually said that odd numbers actually have a higher click-through rate of about 20% than even numbers. Don't ask me why, but odd numbers seem to work. Step number 3, keep it short and simple. You're limited to the number of characters because Google and YouTube truncates the titles. So you can put up to, I think, 100 characters on your YouTube videos, but viewers are only gonna see the first up to approximately 60 characters. So while you can go longer than that, you wanna keep the most important meat of the content, the most important piece of the title towards the beginning, and then any additional information towards the end of the title. You don't need to add your channel name to your titles. Don't do that because people are likely not searching for your title name anyway. You can add that in the tags down below. And if you want to learn how to properly tag your videos, I'll leave a comment that's pinned in the bottom where you can check out exactly how I tag my videos and how that helps with SEO search. Step 4, use one superlative in your title. So let's see how this works in action. What's a superlative? An example of a regular plain title would be 15 shorts ideas for new content creators. When you add one superlative, it's like 15 top YouTube shorts ideas for new content creators, or 15 best YouTube shorts ideas. You get the idea. It's a descriptive word and it helps with the search engine optimization, and also it's a positive word typically. You can also add a negative word which might draw people to click because they don't want to mess up on something. An example of this would be 7 of the worst mistakes you can make as a new blogger. It makes people question, what am I missing out on? I don't want to mess up on my own blog, so maybe I need to check this out. Step number 5 is one that I use often, and it's to use brackets or parentheses to clarify. A study by V3B showed that bracketed or parentheses clarifications in YouTube titles and blog titles actually increase click-through rate by 38%. So definitely check out some of my other content where I have brackets and parentheses, and you can see this in action. Remember to clearly state what the video topic is about. Don't be super vague, don't be overly emotional, and definitely don't use clickbait. I want to go back to that overly emotional comment because you might want to add curiosity to your title or to your video, and doing that is such a good idea, but you can save that for the thumbnail and use that real estate that's on your actual title. All those 70 characters that you want to keep it under, use that for the most important parts and leave the curiosity for the thumbnails. Even adding something like "you probably never considered" to the end of a title is wasted real estate, and you definitely don't want to do that, okay? So an example of that would be 3 massive video editing techniques you've probably never considered. You can add that to the end. That's kind of a BuzzFeed type title. hack, but when you add it to the end, just know that it needs to be used sparingly. It needs to be used in the right situation. And if you can add that somehow to the thumbnail or add something to the thumbnail that's going to add intrigue and get the increased click-through rate, then that would be smarter. And I'm sorry that my lighting is wonky today. The clouds are out, the sun keeps popping out, and I'm dealing with natural light here. So that's the best I can do. The higher the click-through rate, the more people watch your content, the more ad revenue you can earn, the more people you can help, and it's just better all the way around. If this was helpful to you, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon to the right of it. That way you don't miss out on future content related to leveling up your own YouTube channel. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will see you in the next video.